guys, my name is Bharti. Me and my group members are going to present the lean canvas model of our specific product, Smart Trolley. My group members are Devesh, Vishal, Sanam, Shweta, and Mas. So before starting the lean canvas model, I'm going to give a brief intro of our Smart Trolley. So Smart Trolley is an electronic device made up of metallic body having the RFID reader, microcontroller, and LCD attached to it. The RFID reader is going to read all the information add on the bill and showing the bill on the LCD. The major purpose of launching this project is that people do not have time to stand in long queue for billing purpose. Along with that, it going to help the people in finding the specific product and generate the e-receipt automatically. So here's the lean canvas model, and I'm going to describe the very first part of lean canvas model, that is the need recognition or the problems identified. So only interested in finding their product immediately. So, as there are lots of product available in the supermarket that cause the people to difficult in finding their specific product. Problem is that the people, some of us are very interested in knowing the product price immediately, but however, this is very difficult because this cannot be done without purchasing the all products. The third problem is that in order to build all the products, there people have to stand in long lines, and but people do not have that much time to stand in long lines to build their products. Thank you. Now my other group members are going to continue the Lean Canvas model.
Hi, my name is Mas and I will continue Lean Canvas model from solution and unique value proposition of our product. So, number one, solution. The solution it will easily shows you where the product is placed on. Number two, it will allow you to spot scanning of your product. Number three, automatically the bill will be generated. You don't have to waste your time in the bill queue. Now come to unique value proposition. Unique value propositions are like it will be time saving. It will don't waste. You don't have to waste the time to for the bill line. Number two, quick payment method. It will just like how you do in your bank. It will be doing that for you. Number three, it will be rapid product information. It will give you rapid information of the product, like what is the product is about. Inventory availability spot. It will tell you that if the inventory is in our warehouse or not, or in stores. Thank you.
My name is Divesh and our product is Smart Trolley. So today my topic is unfair advantage and customer segmentation. First I will discuss about you unfair advantages and then customer segmentation. Unfair advantage, as trolleys in the international markets are so advanced that they will not they will not copy our products and its feature. So as however this product Smart Trolley, considering in the domestic market, we have unfair advantages of time efficiency and the e-payment received. Time efficiency is you can say that in the heavy places, in the heavy crowded places, you can go where you found heavy crowd, so you can save their time by shopping easily and also payment through online methods. And then customer segmentation is our product is for heavy crowded places where heavy crowd is found for the shopping fair, for the shopping like shopping malls like in Jazz Market and Naid also. So we can provide our product to them, and and where the customer can easily shop and save their time by scan their product and payment through online methods. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. My topic is key metrics and channels. Key metrics Smart Trolley is a very interesting and easier way of shopping at malls and supermarkets. You can make easily purchase, and this system will give you an auto suggestion if you are as per your past history. If you are a regular customer, as person get worried about going to malls, shopping malls to due to a long queues, there is no need to go in long queues. There is just swipe and get bill paid. Channels distribution would be target customer like supermarket and stores. This direct channel is cost efficient and beneficial for both manufacturer as well as customer and retailers.
Today my topic is cost structure. These are the costs that will occur in business.
The cost structure generalizes all the expenses that are supposed to be occur in while your business gets operational. The amount that we have invested in business is around 7,50,000. Raw material cost will occur as we will be needing different parts of our product of our smart trolley. So all the parts will have a cost. Advertising expense, as we will be creating awareness throughout social media platforms. Depreciation cost will incur as every asset depreciates will be used, which is around 10% per year. Tax cost as our operating profit, which is around 17% tax, which will be deducted and will be counted as an expenses in our accounts. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ishal Kumar, and after the cost structure, my topic is revenue stream. Revenue stream is the source to generate the revenue from the customer in various methods. In our project, we are deciding to sell our product to retailers, to mini markets and the supermarket, and from them we can easily generate the revenue. After that, we have rental basis policies in which we are providing different packages with different amount. First one is monthly basis, second one is quarter basis, and third one is annual basis. After that, we have digital payment method in which customer easily can use the app and can pay their amount from the app, from their account to our account. After that, we have a website in which from customer can contact us and then order us and then easily purchase the product from the website, and we are delivering them a product by transporting to them. So this was the revenue stream for our project, and we are hoping to be successful in our project. Thank you.